This is No Money Mo Money. This tiny potato's been on an adventure to experience everything on the Final Fantasy XIV free trial. But after a night of betrayal and loss, there's only one path left to continue his adventures. A path that will take him We have managed to finish the Dragon Song War, but we're not out of Heaven's Word yet. We've still got a bunch of setup for Stormblood and actually some setup for Shadowbringers to go before we're there. So let's get on with it, shall we? One overly curious mouse. They're being spied on. Wow, look at those big old platform shoes. She still hasn't updated her outfit. No! Sacred. Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh no, Alphado's been injured. Oh, wait. No, that's Alphado standing next to her.
Yes.
Is that... Alisaie, Alphino's twin sister. She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness. I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alisaie took an arrow to the shoulder. It was only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood.
Take heart, Master Alphino. She will be attended by our most skilled Chirurgeons.
Alphino, is the Warrior of Light, is he with you? Don't go, there is something I must say. The Warriors of Darkness are in league with the Ascians.
I could have deduced that.
Slaughtering the Primals is but the first step in their plan. They make for Xelphatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her. You must stop them.
Alright, on to Xelphatol to deal with the Warriors of Darkness. Pretty interesting area running around on the cliffs above. Looks like just a massive river. Damn it, he can't stay he just won't stay unpoisoned. You know what? They're just gonna keep poisoning him, so I'm just gonna start ignoring it. I'll just heal him through the poison, because every time I unpoison him, the enemy immediately repoisons him. It's like I assume the Cobra maybe had just an auto that automatically does poison or something. Alright, Balloon Boy. Let's do this. I think their interest in dirigibles and flight have gone a little too far in this guy's mind. And up he goes. Up, and away.
Focus.
Oh,
Release!
took care of him. Ah, darn it, I got dotted. Up. And away we go, knocking that idiot down. There go your air stones. I guess I should probably heal some of my people, shouldn't I? Like barely paying attention to any of them. Goodbye. Ooh. You gonna do a sexy fan dance for me? Oh, come on, I missed it. I tried to get closer to him for the knockback, only to end up kind of on the wrong slice of the pizza.
Away with you!
You're real windy, you blowhard, but no one cares. Bye-bye. Alright, big boy. Let's do this. Mapping Xelphatol. Guess I should probably heal him. Oh no, not Garuda! Whatever.
Away with
Let's go ahead
you!
and heal everybody a little bit, shall I? Another summon Garuda. The reckoning comes. Just go ahead and cover us up a bit, and then give us a little heal before he does his big AoE. And then give us a bit bigger of a regen. I'm actually having to heal a bit in this fight. And I'm letting the Photon Knight go down quite a bit, unfortunately. Even with all of my OGCD healing.
Away with you!
He's going a little lower than I'd be comfortable with.
Focus.
And
Release!
bye-bye, Tozol. Later, pal.
So they were unable to see the ritual to its completion. Then Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the Asians and the Warriors of Darkness were planning has come to naught.
You'd better not have killed the Primal without us.
Yeah, already died. Oh my god, who could that weird, random, totally not obvious elf who's joined their party be? I can't recognize him at all. I must have never met this character before.
Wait, I know you. Still walking, I see. I could have sworn my aim was true.
Thus begins the long process of everyone constantly mistaking Alphino and Alisaie.
It is hopeless. We cannot face them all.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there.
Shut up, Renderay.
Enough, Jarumal.
Jerumal.
We wouldn't want to
Oh
upset
yeah,
the
I
man in
forgot
white
they
with any
retconned them
unnecessary
into
bloodshed
using
now, would we?
pseudonyms on the source.
You've been awfully busy since we were kind enough to spare your lives. You know the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiac, I take it? Of the Great Sundering and the reflections it created?
Yeah. Everyone knows this tale.
Across 10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the heroes blessed with her light. But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far. So the Asians, who once threatened our home, were no match. And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought. And then came the light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
Shadowbringers, ladies and gentlemen. Like, welcome to the story of Shadowbringers.
Believe what you like. But it has happened before, on a world far removed from ours. The 13th, which was swallowed by the dark and transformed into what you call the Void. Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the Source. For there is but one way to restore the balance and save our home. The Ardor.
Oh, God.
Calamitous destruction with the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined. We are prepared to do whatever it takes. Are you?
I mean, I prefer not to fight with myself, but sure. Bye, definitely stranger elf who I've never
If there
seen
is aught you would
before,
say, say
totally.
it. Otherwise, begone. You have no friends here.
Who is not obviously someone we know very well. Yay, Stola's here and Alisaie's doing better.
Alisaie, how are you feeling?
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts. When they told me you had departed for Xelphatol, I found that I could rest. The outcome seemed a mere formality, as did your safe return. Thank you, my friend.
At least Alisaie is blunt about it. You got a problem, it's primal in nature, throw the potato of light at it. You'll be fine.
If these warriors of darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the beast tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods. The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
It should come as no surprise, but Alisaie and I have uncovered evidence that the Ascians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the beast tribes.
Obviously.
If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
Wait a minute. I'm afraid I can't allow you to leave just yet. Not until you try on the new outfit I prepared for you.
New clothes! Look at them still wearing lifts. Both of their costumes still have big old lifts in their boots because they don't like being seen as little kids. Which she might furnish you with an identical outfit. They were worried Tataru might do the twinsy thing too. Mother and father were rather too fond of making us wear matching outfits. Especially their mom. She absolutely seems the type that's like, oh, my cute twin boy and girl, dress them up in all the same clothes and make them look identical. Received tidings most troubling from the Strait of Martha. Alright, so back to Titan. Just got spotted one sniffing about the stores just now, likely looking to make off with an armful of crystals. Hello again, tiny koboldling. And hello for the third time. Wow, 4? Really? Just give up already. One piece only to talk. If the soldiers are on edge, you can very well give one a bruised knee. Oh boy. Okay, come on, buddy. Pikmin Gabu. Don't get too close to him, Alisaie. Patriarch is going to summon the Great Father again, and you have to stop him. His parents said they didn't want it. Along with many others, the Patriarch wouldn't listen. If they didn't have iron in their hearts, they could serve as coke for the furnace. Yeah. Yes, Alphino, this is where we get into the, creepier parts of them trying to empower their summons. Heard tales of foci fashioned from the bones of beast men, which worshippers use in their rituals. We'll attempt to infiltrate the Cobalt stronghold, secure their crystals, and free the prisoners. Quite certain this crate once bore Ishgardian seals. Someone took great pains to remove all traces. Enough remains to make out the pattern. Nothing cannot be. Kapu saw them. Must have moved them. Question is where to and what. Within Ogamoro, where they summoned Titan once before. Yeah. Obviously, the crystals have already moved to be used in the summoning. Where are my parrots? We're a little too late to help them, bud. Yeah, this is why we probably shouldn't have brought the kid with us. Because that impassioned cry. Surrounded by all of these crystals. Oops! Titan was summoned with a very different raison d'etre in mind, so you might want to flee, you stupid priest. And in we go. Stomp. Get out of the way of his jumps. More jumps. Little too far. Okay, she's a little too far out there for a second. Yeah, I mean, Titan is really not that difficult. Even Titan hard, not that difficult unless you go flying off the ledge, I guess. One more stomp. And take out the heart. Woo! Almost got hit by that. That was barely anything, pal. Good job. Yeah. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Let's throw up some regen again. Holy crap. Basically everywhere. There was like no way I was getting out of there. And in we go. Oh boy, you really took that one on the face, didn't you? Jeez, people, stop getting hit by stuff you don't need to be getting. What the? Why is that person dead again? It's that same person who died like for the second or third time. Oh, cool, another person's down. Forget it, let's just kill Titan. Ta-da, I'm back. My doofuses were a little more doofus this time than usual, but we got the job done. Yeah, he's not gonna be doing so good for a long time. Like, kid just saw his parents dead and used as part of a ritual. If the kid's tempered, they have to kill him, but we don't know that for sure yet. He may just be horribly traumatized.
He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why try if I was doomed to fail in the end? But then I recalled grandfather's words to my father, years ago before he left Sharlayan behind forever. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing. We have to try, do we not? This conversation has been rather one-sided, hasn't it? Mayhap you could recount some of your adventures in Ishgard.
Not really. I don't speak, so one-sided's about all that I get in the way of conversation.
The hopes and dreams of so many rest on your shoulders, Warrior of Light. As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on.
for the sake of those we hold dear.
I mean, weird random elf I've never seen before.
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the Mother? Be thou well reminded that with an end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scion's thoughts. And thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine. I but look upon the path which lieth before us with due trepidation. Shouldst thou be of like mind, pray consider then another course. For the power to invoke the ardor belongeth not unto the Ascians alone. With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light. Do but this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all-too-delicate balance of this realm, plunging her straightways into chaos.
You do realize what you're suggesting, yes?
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. The words of my teacher, and a creed I hold.
Gee, Strange, that sounds really familiar all of a sudden.
Very well. Draw him out. We'll make it quick.
Oh, hapless fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands?
Oh, stop whining to yourself and just do it already.
As Moonbreeder remains steadfast, so too shall I.
Oh, weird. I wonder how this weird, random, definitely not familiar to us elf knows Moonbreeder. That's strange. It's so stupid, this whole chapter. Look after him once you command her, treat him with every kindness. That was interesting phrasing there. Remember them and you, Alisaie. See, so he's still in there. He's probably not tempered, exactly. He's just really, really broken. Several sizable shipments of crystals have been delivered into the hands of certain Ala Mhigan parties. Lest thou wonder at their motive, I would remind you that the Ascians did once attempt to bring about the summoning of Rhalgr. Seek out this resistance group, which will receive the crystals without delay. I know of the Griffin, as do we all. He and his mask become a leading faction within the resistance. Suspicions at first, given his secretive ways, quickly proved himself a charismatic and capable commander. Can't help but admire the man for what he's accomplished. I have not forgotten Wilred. I was blind to the danger of his ambitions, and you are not. Griffin will deliver a speech to our people at the sunken temple of Karn soon. Go see him with your own eyes.
Brothers and sisters! 20 years ago, Ala Mhigo, our home, was claimed by the Garlean Empire. Only we can free our brothers and sisters from the Empire's tyranny, my friends. Only we have the courage to stand and fight. We have a power within us, my friends. A power befitting our pride, our righteousness. Only join us, and we shall grant you the means to unleash it, and together we shall see the Ala Mhigan standard raised over the mountains of Gia Arbania once more!
Talking about some nondescript power that they seem to have.
A power befitting their pride.
Uh-huh, exactly.
Not at all ominous, that. Wait, is that...
Why have neither of you come to talk to us in the time since we've seen you last?
What are you two doing here?
Might I suggest we continue this conversation in more agreeable surroundings?
After the bagel, we had no choice but to flee Ul'dah. Now I've been able to do so without the aid of some old friends from the Resistance. Couldn't let that go unacknowledged, so we offered to help them out with their operations. Griffin's extremely cautious and distrusting. Hard to know what to make of it all. The secrecy, the impersonators, the masks. Ida? If you looked in a mirror lately? It's not as if I'm making all of you wear one. Mine only covers half my face. It's different. Griffin's plotting to summon a Primal. We must needs obtain confirmation while there is yet time to act. Question his double? Okay.
You must be the esteemed adventurers of whom I've heard so much. I understand you have taken an interest in our cause.
A great interest, you might say. The Resistance has long, and some would say wisely, avoided open engagements with the Garleans, but you and yours seem confident against the world in arms. I can only assume you have good reason to be so bold. Why, one might even think you are planning to summon a Primal. Because that would do much to explain the sizable shipment of crystals you recently received from your smuggler friends, whom our Ishgardian allies have since detained, lest you wonder.
I'd like to hear more about the Griffin. The real Griffin. Your performance earlier didn't fool us.
Ah, the famous scions of the Seventh Dawn. I should have known better than to think I could conceal the truth from you lot. You are right. I am not the Griffin, but I speak with his voice, and it was at his behest that we procured those crystals. You are wrong, however, if you think that we procured them to summon a Primal. We used them to reach an accord with the Amalja. In exchange for crystals to summon their god, they will aid us in the fight for Ala Mhigan liberation.
When people find out you helped the Lizardmen summon Ifrit, they'll turn on the Resistance. Ala Mhigo will never be free.
It's because the likes of you wouldn't sully your saintly hands that Ala Mhigo's been under the yoke for the past 20 years.
It's not my fault Ala Mhigo fell, idiot. In fact, in some respects, it's the Ala Mhigan's fault because they spent so much time being expansionistic conquerors, or wannabe expansionistic conquerors, that when the Garleans decided to conquer them, most of the other people they had been at war with for years before that said, no, we're not going to help you.
You might want to hurry, though. It'll not be long before they summon their god. Search our camp if you don't believe me. We have naught to hide.
If there is a cache to be found, Ida and I will find it.
You should know that a great many who have joined us did so because you saved them. Because you showed them that one brave man can make a difference.
That's not exactly something I want to hear.
We shall not squander your gift.
Yes, you will. You absolutely will.
This isn't right. The Amalja would never leave this place so poorly guarded.
Not willingly, no.
Mayhap it is time for a change of tack. It's all a bit much, isn't it? And frankly, we don't have the leisure to do it. But killing the Warrior of Light, on the other hand, that would soon plunge Eorzea into chaos. One life for one world. A fair exchange! Wouldn't you agree?
My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay elsewhere.
Let's finish this.
Let's do it! No, 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 no. You're not covering him. We're gonna have to talk about your use of paladin abilities here, Knight. We can take out his shield first.
There's no escape!
Now we'll go deal with some of the DPSers. Unfortunately, they're all sort of spread out a bit. Let's go ahead and pin a couple of these. Ah, dang it. He already rezzed the shield. Let's go ahead and keep this away from everyone else. Oh, he has to throw his stupid axe at me over and over. Oh, yeah, that leaves a pool on the ground. Don't want to do that. All right, now we can DPS them a bit. Yeah, they call upon the powers of the Echo once again. Good for them, whatever. I mean, they're like us. They have the Echo.
No
They just
more
rise and
games.
rise and rise and rise to get stronger and stronger and stronger over time. Never forget, the Warriors of Darkness also have crystals of light.
It ends now. What? You snake! You would betray us as well?
What dost thou believe? That rendering up the souls of thy world in service to the rejoining will grant it salvation? Nay.
Even odds, then. No matter. We'll crush the lot of you in one fell swoop!
Channel your ether into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his spell.
Yeah.
I
Gimmick
cannot do
fight.
it alone, but together we can defeat them. Make ready! They come!
Channel ether into her blade. You know what? At least they're not protecting him anymore, so... There's the blade of light. Jerk, stop hitting me! Okay, good. He's distracted by someone else I can channel now. Much better. And now I can hit both of the tanks in one. While he's busy covering someone I'm not even damaging. You mustn't channel so much at once. I love that. It's like the Warrior of Light has too much ether to give her all at once for her to handle. Go ahead and channel ether again. I've already taken down his entire crew. He'll probably res them again, but until then, he's got like nothing to fight us with. Is this it? No, there they go. They all resed. The Ranger, you must stop her. Don't worry, she's already almost gone. Bye, Ranger. Bye, healer.
Hurry it up, neighbor.
Go ahead and target the mage before he gets any casts off. Bye, Ardbert. Oh, let me channel some more energy here. If I can keep him distracted on someone else maybe for a second. Fine, I'll freaking take you down and then I'll channel. Fine, I'll just take your legs after that. Oh, you son of a... Rezzed up and immediately whacked me in the back while I was channeling, you jerk. Okay, now that he is distracted with Urianger, let's see if I can channel. This ought to do it. 100%. We're done. Bye, everybody.
'Tis done. With this blade, I banish the darkness.
Bye, Warriors of Darkness. I'm not even fighting anyone.
No. Not like this.
I love that after that final channel of ether, I just stood around. It's like, we're done.
We are far from finished. Or have you never considered how we came to this world?
Crystals? You mean, like the Asians?
Aye. Like the Asians, we too are beyond death. You cannot defeat that which is eternal.
Such methods as the Asians employ require the renunciation of the flesh. You would have had to...
To save our world, we gave our lives. We were just adventurers trying to make our way. An odd job here, a favor there. We never aspired to be warriors of light. But word of our deeds spread, and soon people were calling us heroes. They placed their hopes and dreams on our shoulders, and bid us fight for all that was good and right. We fought, and we fought, and we fought, until there was no one left to fight. We won! And now our world is being erased from existence. We did everything right! Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this! You of all people should understand.
We cannot, we will not falter! We brought our world to the brink of destruction, and now we must save it.
Quickly! Thou must needs invoke the power of thy crystal.
Yeah, shouldn't have brought more crystals of light here to resonate with mine. That is a lot of Heidelin's power in one place.
In this desperate hour, we do beseech your intercession. We beg an audience with the word of the Mother.
Though many are lost, there are those we can yet save. Whom I can yet save.
Hi again.
Minfilia.
Blessed children of the First. The light of your world hath grown blinding in its radiance, but it is not yet absolute. I will hie me to your world, and there take unto myself the light which riseth even now to drown it, as darkness once did drown another.
So this is really the last time we're going to be seeing you.
Now you deign to answer our prayers? I will suffer this farce no longer!
Stop your whining.
As the Ascians must serve as instruments of Zodiark's will, so too must others carry out the will of Heidelin.
Mm-hmm.
But for the boon you have granted her, she has grown strong enough to set me free, that I might serve as her emissary. Your suffering, your sacrifice, your supplications, she has heard all. We will not let the first fall to light.
I knew from the beginning that this salvation would not come without sacrifice. For the instrument of the first's deliverance would of necessity be required to journey thither, there to remain, mayhap forever. One life for one world. Such was the bargain, and you the coin, though it were not mine to spend.
Each and every one of you knows my heart. If this be the price I must pay, I pay it gladly. The dark recesses of the world hide untold secrets and dangers. Thus do I entrust to you, Tupsimati. I pray you, keep to the path that you may never have need of it.
'Twould seem the power of our crystals is all but spent. Perhaps, if there is naught else to be done.
May as well try. Dude, rejoining won't save your world. It'll basically blink it out of existence. At least this might save it.
If you would have us place our trust in you, then I would ask a favor. Take us with you. Take us home. As one fool to another. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you choose to use them.
It is a strange feeling. So many times have I watched you depart, my heart filled with worry. And ever did you return to me in triumph. Someday, when I have found a way to free this star from her sorrow, I promise you I shall repay the favor.
Yeah, back to Flamen. After all, she still has to say goodbye to someone.
Thank you, Lemmy.